Today's English word is enthrall. Enthrall. Now, as you listen to the story, see if you can guess the meaning of the word enthrall. It was the end of the year, and it was time for the kindergarten graduation ceremony. All of the kids were excited. Their parents were excited, but their teacher, Mrs. Smith, even though she was excited, was also a little bit nervous. You see, Mrs. Smith had taught first grade, second grade, and third grade, but this was her first year teaching kindergarten, which meant she had never planned a graduation ceremony before. And she knew that for kindergartners, for children between the ages of 5, 6, and 7, 5 and 7, they had a very short attention span, and she didn't know who to get to speak at the graduation ceremony. She was sitting at her desk thinking about this, trying to figure out who could capture the attention of the children. She knew that whenever she played a cartoon, the children would be enthralled for 2 hours straight as they watched the cartoon. But who could do that at a graduation ceremony? And then she remembered her friend Daniel. Daniel had just started a puppet ministry, and she called him and said, "Daniel, listen, I'm having a graduation ceremony for my kids. Do you think you could help me out?" He said, "I got you. Don't worry, I'll come. I'll be there." Fast forward 2 weeks, and everyone had arrived at the graduation ceremony. The kids were sitting there, and it was time for Daniel to get on stage and perform. He took out the puppets, and for the next 30 minutes, the children were enthralled by the puppet show. They laughed, they talked, they enjoyed every aspect of the show. And their teacher, Mrs. Smith, was smiling the entire time because Daniel had saved her. His puppet show was a hit, and the kids were enthralled, and the parents were too. Did you guess the meaning? All right, here's the meaning of the word enthrall. Enthrall means to keep someone completely interested, just like you were enthralled by the story. So again, to keep someone completely interested. Now, this word is easy, but I do want to emphasize the TH sound. So again, the word is enthrall. But you heard how I made the TH sound, thrall, th. So in order for you to make the TH sound properly in English, you need to make sure you put your tongue through your teeth. That's literally all you have to do. Th. Good again, th. Excellent. So the entire word after me is enthrall. Excellent. Last time, enthrall. Great job. So now you know how to pronounce the word properly. You understand the meaning. And now let me give you an example sentence. Here's the example sentence. The audience was enthralled for 2 hours by a sparkling, dramatic performance. Once again, the audience was enthralled for 2 hours by a sparkling, dramatic performance. Makes sense, right? All right, try to use this word at least one time today, and I'll talk to you next time.